So I've been planning this speech for like the last 2 months. I had it all in this notebook, and I lost the notebook. But you know what? That doesn't matter, because I thought about it, and somebody said this to me. It's all in here. It's all in here. So with that, during this, I will try and keep it together as much as possible. I promise you that I'll go over my time allotted, and I probably will cry. And if you all cry, that's fine as well. Okay? So, the title of it is Last of the Mohicans. And I should explain that title before I go into my actual talk. The Last of the Mohicans is the title of a movie. It's the title of a book that was written in 1757. It was about the French and Indian War when they were fighting the British colonists. So there's a quote at the end of the book made by one of the chiefs, and he says, "When the Uncas follow in my footsteps, there will no longer be any blood of the Sagamores, for my boy is the last of the Mohicans." Now, some real depth into that story. Where I came up with that title was actually my father. He used to always tell me that I was the last of the Mohicans. So, with that, last of the Mohicans, that was a reflection of himself, because I was the last of the Mohicans that he fathered 3 other children. He had like 5 failed marriages, and I was the last of the Mohicans that was still around. That actually, even though he had no part really in my upbringing, I loved without exception. I still tried to have a relationship with him, so I was the last of the Mohicans. And with that, you all are the last of the Mohicans within this world. You're the only people that are left, really, that really care about this world. Think about that. We're in a society that is breaking down. Do you need proof of that? Do we need real hard facts that this society is breaking down? Because I can give them to you. We have people going into elementary schools and shooting up our children. We have the highest rate of incidence of autism in the world, and it's growing. And it's like the problem is right in front of our eyes. But right now, we don't have the power, it feels like, to be able to stop that. The powers that be. And I can go on with that. I can show you other instances of how society is breaking down. We can't handle the stress load of everyday life. People are killing themselves. People are going into movie theaters and shooting up the place. That's a breakdown in society. What causes that? Well, what causes that is fear, pain, greed, and the absence of love. And as a society, we have a severe absence of love. Nobody really, truly loves anymore. That's sad. So that's why I call you all the last of the Mohicans. Is because we have a president that says, a school president, not Barack Obama. I don't want to get political. But our school motto, our mission statement says, to create a better life for humanity. Now within my talk, I'm going to take quotes maybe a little bit further. Let's create a better humanity. Let's create a better humanity by getting rid of those things: fear, pain, and greed. The reason why a lot of parents give their children vaccines is because they're scared. That's the biggest fear in their life, is losing their child. And the doctor, who supposedly knows better than them, says, get your vaccines. That's what's going to save your child's life. One of the main reasons people kill themselves is chronic pain. And that's something, all these things, the absence of love, greed, fear, pain. These are all things that you, every single one of you, is working to fix every single day. How inspiring is that? That is freaking awesome. And that's why I love every single one of you. So, what BJ said, you never know how far reaching something you say can reach. He's a great man. But you know what? BJ let his actions speak louder than his words. He said that, but his actions, you were all the result of his actions. He's the reason why we're here today. So he said, you never know how far reaching something you can say, but you never know how far reaching something you can do will reach. And that's what you're trying to do every single day. You're trying to spread love. You're trying to get rid of these things that we're scared of in this life. Fear, pain, greed. So, with that, you've got to do it. You've got to do it. What is that? Get rid of those things. The absence of love, fear, pain, and greed. We've got to. If we don't do it, there's nobody else that's going to. So you've got to do it. Make that your life goal. Restore humanity. Create a better humanity. That's what I want to do. So, I had a dream. I sound like Martin Luther King. I had a dream at the beginning of last quarter. And I was so inspired. I woke up in the middle of the night. And I was so inspired, I just started writing. And then, at like 4 o'clock in the morning, I texted 3 of the strongest-willed, smartest, bravest men that I knew. And they were all part of TikTokers Club. Because we didn't have a plan to have TikTokers the first Friday of the school term. And I thought, no, we can't have this. There's John G. Livingood, or whatever his name is, or somebody else is speaking, or whatever, you know. TikTokers is on the back burner. I wanted to talk. I was so inspired. So I texted them up, and we had TikTokers. But it was kind of a rush thing. So I didn't, even though I really wanted to speak about my dream and what was going on, what I dreamed about, I didn't. I saved it for a later day. And today is the day. And so you'll experience that dream with me right now. So, I used to coach football. And in the locker room, every single day, or every single time we're about to go out to battle, all of my players that I coach, I'd always look them in the eye. This is right before we go out on the field. And I'd always have them look me in the eye, and I'd say, tell me that I can count on you. Tell me that I can count on you. I'd have them close their eyes. So please close your eyes, because I'm going to close my eyes. And keep your eyes closed throughout this whole thing. And I'll tell you when to open them. I would talk to them and I would say, close your eyes. And if I can count on you, if I can count on you to give without exception, to love without expectation, to give me everything you've got with your whole being, I want you to stand up. And I want you to point to your heart. And I want you to tell me 3 simple words. Count on me. And so with your eyes closed, if you're willing to give without exception, to love without expectation, to give me every fiber of your being to help save this world. I want you to stand right now with your eyes closed. Point to your heart. And tell me that I can count on you. Open your eyes. Look at everybody around you. Look at all these people in the room. All these people that are dedicated to helping save the world. That's you. Love you all. Give everybody a hug next to you.